Hey Ashley, this is Dusty over here at German Auto Center. Just want to go over a couple things with your car. I know I guess, had a check engine light on for a couple things, and then you want to look at this front suspension, the leaks that are going on. I'm just going to go over everything that we found on your car. When we did hook up to the laptop, we ended up finding a couple different things. These are all the codes and stuff that we pulled out of it. Definitely, these are your misfire codes right here. It's kind of blurry, I'm sorry. This is also a camshaft adjustment code. Possibly the cam adjuster is having an issue. One thing I noticed with that is that the oil that's in the car is probably thicker than what should be in here. It can cause like a sledging issue. So obviously, you know, I think we're planning on doing an oil change. We'll put the synthetic fluid that Volkswagen recommends back in the car. Hopefully that'll resolve this issue. With these misfire codes and that dying issue that you're having, we definitely have some issues with these connectors on the harness. This one actually, you can barely see it but from my point of view, the wiring, actually the shielding around it starts coming off just from the heat, and these wires end up touching, and so that's when you'll have like an intermittent and all of a sudden run rough and die. It's because they're kind of shorting out together. Also, there's updates for these coils. I know Volkswagen had a recall and they did them already. They have a new superseded number, because what happens is that when these things short together, they end up ruining the insides of these. So we like to do these things in pairs. So it'd be the 4 connectors and the 4 coils, and that should help resolve that issue along with the oil change for the check engine light. There is back here, this is the back of the cylinder head. There's this cam adjuster. It's for what's called the variable valve timing. Well, it bolts to the rear of the cam, and underneath there's a seal, and we have to basically take off the valve cover, remove the cam up, and get access to that cam adjuster enough to be able to lift it up, replace the seals, put it all back together to get that thing sealed up for you. I'm going to lift the car up and show you underneath it. I like to make these videos because you know, a lot of people don't get a chance to look underneath their car, and this helps understand what we're talking about a little bit better. So okay. So obviously these are your tie rod ends. You can see that boot is torn, and it's causing, you know, what happens is dirt and stuff gets in there and it ends up giving these things a lot of play, and so your alignment changes and shifts depending on road conditions because it's loose in there. Also, it's hard to see, but these bushings in here are split, so you feel almost like a clunking sensation when you hit the brake or hit anything like a speed bump, pothole, anything like that. It just causes this thing to bang back and forth because there's no support in there with that bushing being torn apart. So those are the 2 suspension issues. This is your oil leak. It's coming down from the back of the motor all the way down to where you're going to see it. I can't tell if there's two separate leaks, but definitely this is where we need to start. We need to fix the cam adjuster seal and clean it off and monitor it and see if there's anything else. Also, this is your inner CV boot. You can see where it was supposed to be right here. It's starting to fling some fluid out. Looks like the clamp came loose. So we would like to replace this boot as well as replace the lost grease. We clean them all out, pack them with new grease so it prevents any issues in the long run. And I also noted, this is your power steering pump right here. There is a little pressure switch on the top. It looks like it's leaking out of the switch, so I was going to get a quote together for that. So outside of that, I think that's the major 2 leaks that we saw and the issues that you guys wanted to address. If there's anything else, just talk to Will. He'll be taking care of you guys on this. So hope this helps, and let us know. Thanks, guys.